Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. For you who do not know me, my name is Muhammad Paruraji. I'm a student in English Language Education Study Program of Lampung Kurat University. In this opportunity, I will answer several questions that have been given by my lecturer, Mrs. Eka Chandra. First, I want to say thank you for Mrs. Eka Chandra SPDMPD because you give me the assignment and also you have been guided me until now, and also hopefully that you are in good condition and Allah always bless you until we can get everything together and study together again. Okay, let's start from the first question. For the first question is, what do you think about e-learning that conducted in English department? Do you think it is quite effective for you to practice your language skills? I think e-learning is good, but maybe needs some improvement in several sections. When we talk about the effectiveness of e-learning, I think it is effective, but only about 60%. Why do I speak like this? Because e-learning has some lackness in accessing some feature, and also the material that provided by e-learning is also incomplete. Okay, let's move on to the second question. Based on your point of view, how should be the implementation of e-learning done in COVID-19 outbreak condition? In my opinion, learning process must run well, although we are in outbreak condition like this. So the e-learning must provide plenty of course material because it can enrich the student knowledge, and also e-learning also needs some improvement, especially in accessing some feature that can be used to practice language skills such as listening and also speaking. I mean, this is the practical. The third question, based on your experience, what are the advantages and disadvantages of using the e-learning? Okay, about the advantage, as we can see now, we don't need to do the lecture face to face with our lecturer. Might meet this condition, especially meet this outbreak condition, we require us not to do lecturer in the class. So by accessing the e-learning, we can study everywhere and every when we are one. So that's the advantage. And for the disadvantage, as we know, the e-learning itself is lacking of the materials. In fact, we can see that the e-learning only provide the assignment from the lecturer that had given the lecturer, and even the student themselves have to search for the material on the internet. The fourth question, what are the technical problems that you usually face in doing the e-learning? The problem itself sometimes can come from the students' own internet connection or the system, especially in the assignment that has a deadline. It will be very difficult for us. And also several times I get this, there are some wrong question about an assignment sometimes. So when we give the correct answer, the system will be invalid. Let's move on to the fifth question. What about for speaking class? Do you think the use of e-learning could improve your speaking skill? I think for speaking class, it is can be effective or can be not ineffective, because in speaking actually we need some interactive practice. I mean the real conversation to develop our speaking skill naturally. But as we know it, we only learn from the e-learning, or we can say that from uploading our videos to YouTube. Maybe this also trains our speaking, but not in natural. Maybe it is possible through video. We can take it several times, and it is unnatural. Next, 6 questions. As I mentioned it earlier in our first meeting, we have discussed about flip classroom that will be done in our speaking class. So based on your point of view, how did it go so far? Do you think it is quite effective for our speaking class in the same condition? Yeah, I think the flip classroom is very useful for me, because in this condition I can, especially when there is no entering class like this, so I mean the class is done from our home, I can learn every time and everywhere I want, especially in my home. And also we can, about the effectiveness, I think it's very effective, because if we don't have the flip classroom, maybe we cannot study. If we just hang on the classroom activity, we can study out of the classroom like this. So by flip classroom also, I can learn the materials repeatedly, because for me I have to repeat my learning process over and over. Next question. How are the videos that have been shared in our YouTube class? Can you get a better knowledge based on the video? Yeah, of course. For some videos that I have watched, especially the share on YouTube, really helped me to understand the material, because not only the materials obtained, but in the form of direct example of visual and also audio, that we can easily imitate and even improvise. 7th question. What about the discussion that had been done after watching the video in YouTube class? Do you think the discussion could give you more explanation about the video? Yeah, actually yes, because discussion is very good and certainly can increase our understanding of the materials that have been studied, and also as the reflection too. And also we can discuss exchanging our ideas so that our knowledge will be open. And I just suggest we must do this as open as possible, because in this session students understand about the materials that has been studied before will be bound and be straight and even straightened. Okay, the 8th question. What about the text that given? Based on your experience, do you think all the assignment would improve your speaking skills? For the assignment, to be honest, it is very good and can increase our confidence to use English and also develop language use training, especially for the assignment in making videos, which requires creativity in the words that we make. The question number 9. Do you think it is quite effective for you to use YouTube class or personal account for you to practice your speaking skill? Yeah, just like what I said before, this is very effective in increasing our confidence in speaking English. And also it can be very useful for us in developing our creativity and also in arranging our sentences to be more better. Okay, for the last question, do you have any problem in doing all your assignment in e-learning, especially for speaking class? Yeah. The only problems here that we have to put out a lot of quota or data every time we upload a video more than 500 gigabyte that we need, and even then only for video that lasts 6 until 10 minutes. So we have to prepare more quota for uploading our assignment. Maybe just under here, what can I deliver to you all about the answering several questions that had been given by my lecturer, Mrs. Noreka Chandra, SPMPD. I'm so sorry about my mistake. Thank you so much for watching. And the last I said, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.